Howdy howdy. Today we are back with some more 14 Minesweeper variants. And let's see. I guess what are we gonna do today? I guess we'll just start with liar, sure. So yeah. Just every number is one off either way. And so far I've had a I guess relatively solid start here. But yeah, let's see. So if I have a mine here, then I also get a mine here, which is going to force a mine down there, and that's going to break. So I don't have a mine here at all. Let's see. Sorry, I still have the same wacky mouse I've had for a while that acts up sometimes. But yeah, just have to make it work. Okay, so I can't be missing this square here as a mine because it would break this 2 here. And let's see, that one is solved now, so this one's now solved. That one had to be a 3 there. This has to be a 4, and I need to have a mine in one of these two, so there we go. This 5 has to be a 4. This one could be a 4 or a 6. Either way, there's an even number of mines up here, which means there's an odd number of mines here, which must be 1 mine. And this 5 needs to have 4 mines in it, so that means I need to have 2 here, which means I can't have 2 over here. And, let's see. A lot of liar, essentially, just comes down to how well you can rework your mind to not really think of the numbers as what they represent. Like, this one here is guaranteed to be a 3, but that doesn't matter as much as the fact that there's an odd number of mines over here, so there must be an even number here, which means this, since the 0 represents a 1, there must be 0 mines here, because there can't be 2 or higher. There's an even number of mines here, even number here, so there's an even number here, which must then be 2 mines. Let's see. I need to have 3 more mines in the grid. Can have a maximum of 1 mine here, a maximum of 1 mine here, so I need to have at least 1 mine here. I need to have 2 mines here. I need to have a mine in these 3, and that 2 needs to be odd, so there are no mines in it. Okay, let's see. So, if I have both of these marked as mines, which happens if any of these 3 aren't a mine, then I need to have another mine here, and none of these 3 are mines, which breaks the 4. So all 3 of these must be mines. Okay. And then I get 1 mine here. I can't have any mines here, because if I have 1 mine here, I need to have a second mine here as well to make this 3, which would do the same thing. And now I know I have 1 mine down in this group. And, let's see. If I have 1 mine down here, then I get no mines along this row, which breaks, so I can instead determine that the mines are distributed like this. There must be 1 mine here, so I can't have 1 here, which is going to guarantee where the mines are actually located. Let's see, I need to have an odd number of mines here because these 2 have different parities, which means odd number here plus 1 means even number for all of these. It needs to be odd, so this one must be a mine. And that 2 is already solved. The 7 must be a 6. 4 has to now be a 5. This 3 has to now be a 4, which solves that. I can determine that's already solved. And there we go. Let's move on to 8x8. And just like the previous couple videos, I'm not going to do 10 of these. At some point I'll do more in my free time. But ever since Ultimate Mode came out, I've been working on trying to get all the 5x5s Ultimate Perfect cleared now. Because Perfect Clear used to just be the max, but now that it's not, I have to essentially redo all of them. So, yeah, that's a solid portion of the reason that I haven't actually done any of the stuff outside of these recordings. Let's see. Anyways, now this is going to this is actually going to be a bit trickier. There needs to be an even number of mines along these two. So, let's see. If they're both missing, then this one is a mine, and if they're both here, then this one's obviously a mine, which means none of these can be mines. Okay. If... I'm trying to determine if I can do anything with this 0 here currently. I don't feel all that confident that I actually can. If this one's a mine, then I can break the 2 actually, so this one can't be a mine, which means there is one mine along there. And it must be up here. And, okay, there we go, that's a solid amount helpful. Okay, so there needs to be at least one mine here, so there must be 2 mines along this group here. There's a maximum of 1 mine here, and a minimum of 1 mine here, so there's just 1 mine there. I need to have a mine here to maintain the 3-3 polarity between the 2 3s, or spacing on what the actual word is, but whatever. Both of these need to be mines for the 4 to work. Okay. I think I did mean polarity, but whatever. I've mentioned what I'm talking about in previous videos, so I won't bother recapping it here. I need to have an even number of mines up here. That's not as helpful as I would want, actually, it to be. If both of these are mines, then that breaks the 4, because I can only have 1 mine in these 2. And I need to have at least 2 in that case. I need to have both of them as mines. In the case I had pencil marked earlier. Same thing if both of these are mines. Because then I need to have all 3 of these as mines, but that breaks the 3, so I can get that. And, let's see. Either way, this one's a mine now. Which means I need to have 1 other mine up here, and that's going to finish the 3. There can only be 1 mine here, so there can only be 1 mine over here. But I don't know which of the 2 columns the mines are in yet. There's an odd number of mines here, which means I need to have a mine down here. That's going to solve this one, and then this second one here. And I can also get some other stuff solved. Okay. So there's 2 mines in the area I'm moving my cursor over now. Is that as helpful as I want it to be? Oh, wait a second. This means either both of these are mines or neither of these are mines. Okay. So, let's see. If neither of these are mines, then that one up there also isn't a mine, and that breaks. So, both of these are mines, and both of these are mines up here. Okay. And one of these 2 is a mine. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other mines, so in order to get up to the 9 that was previously there, all of them had to be filled. Both of these need to be mines for the 4 to even be solvable. One of these 2 is a mine, so the remaining 4 must all be mines for the 6, which is actually a 5. Okay. That 5 up there is solvable. One of these 2 is a mine, so both of these must be a mine, and this 4 is representing a 3. This 3 represents a 4. That one's a 2. Okay. One of these 2 is a mine, so I have an even number of mines here, which means either way, only one of these 2 is going to be a mine, right? Because if I have 2 mines here, that's both mines, so this one's not a mine. And if I have no mines here, then this one has to be a mine. So either way, both of these are mines. 1 mine here, and then that means also 1 mine here. This 2 means since there's 1 mine here, there can't be 1 up there. I can get both of those, and that solved as well. Let's see. That hasn't changed at all. Okay. Either I have 2 more mines around here filled, or no more mines around here filled. And I need to have at least one of these 2 mines filled, so there must be 2 around this 5 that are mines. Trying to see if there's any value to what I'm going for. Let's see. If I have a mine here, then I'm going to get this, which means I need a mine here and a mine here. And I can fill in a lot of the rest of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. If I have no mine there, let's see, I guess I'll just check this one now. And then I have a mine here. I need to have one mine here, so this one's a mine. And other than that, I know there's an even number of mines along here now, so I get that. And finally, if this one's a mine, neither of these are mines. One of these two is a mine. So this one's a mine again, which means that one's still not a mine. And just to check, because I'm pretty sure the only valuable piece of information I can get. If this one is a mine, then the one up there has to be a mine, which means I only have... if one of these two is a mine, then this one here isn't a mine, and that one's not a mine, so that breaks. And if instead we get this, then we are forced into this pattern, which actually seems completely fine, so why did this ever not work? Oh, that's why it doesn't work, because if I have this one as a mine, and let's just remark in everything again. If this one's a mine, then that one's a mine as well, which breaks, so this one can't be a mine. One of these two is a mine, one of these two is a mine, this is a mine, which breaks. Okay. So that one's just never a mine. Perfect. Neither of those are mines. And that's going to give me, I think, the rest of the puzzle, because I already figured out what happens there. I'll do 1 or 2 more of these, I think, and then I'll move on to another variant. Although this one has taken me a lot less time, since I guess I'm just better at Liar than I am at some of the other variants. Let's see. One of these two is a mine, all 4 of these are mines. I have an even number of mines than here, and I have an even number of mines here, so for this 3, which is representing an even number, this one can't be a mine. And this one can't be a mine because of the 2, 3 being opposite polarities. Or parity, that's the word I was trying to think of earlier. Yeah, since odd and even need to have different parity for the number of mines on the outside of them. Okay, one of these is a mine, 2 of these up here are mines. I have an even number of mines here, I have 1 mine here, so I need to have an even number of mines here, which must be 2, because the 5 needs to have at least 4, and otherwise I wouldn't get that many. Let's see. Need to have this one a mine, so then the one above it's also a mine. And, let's see. A lot of this at this point I think is pretty much, you can just narrow down the number into, from being one of 2 possible values to just 1 possible value, so that gave me, or I guess is continuing to give me pretty much everything, and yeah. Great. We'll do 1 more of these and then I'll jump onto another variant. Okay. So, an odd number of these are mines, so an even number of these are mines. I'm actually going to drop that completely because I spotted a 4 up here. Okay. One of these is a mine, so 2 of these are mines. And, actually, I do need to come back to this. Okay. An even number of these are mines, so an even number of these are mines. If I have 2 mines here, then I also need to have a mine here. And, let's see. Then I don't have a mine here. So then both of these are mines. And then this is a mine. That's completely fine. So what if I just am missing a mine here? Then, I think that's going to break the 4, this 4, yeah. So this one here has to be a mine, and if I make this one missing a mine, I think I run into the same issue, so there we go. That's going to give me a mine here, 1 mine here, so 2 over here. Okay. This is a 7, which means it's representing a 6, but there's actually enough spots open to fill in 7, so I can't actually figure that out yet. Like, that one can't be a mine because one of these two is guaranteed to be a mine, which would make the 6 be satisfied as the 5 it was representing. So that's where I got that from. There's one mine here, so there's one mine here, so there's no mines over here. And there needs to be an odd number of mines over here, so that's fine. Let's see. So I have 3 mines in this group, and I have 3 other mines remaining, so all of these 3 must be mines, and that gives me the rest of them. Okay, let's see, I'm just going to try and find another one I think is going to be relatively easy. We'll do outside. Or, no, I think I'll just do a couple more balanced actually first, because I only covered one last time I was doing the main mode stuff, and I feel like I should probably do more than one of them, considering the, I guess, apparently higher difficulty that I hadn't anticipated of them. Okay, so in this box and in this, okay, scratch whatever I was about to do. I don't think I was going about it the right way, but let's see, if I'm missing a mine on one of the 2 edges, I get this kind of pattern. And that means I'm guaranteed to have a mine up here. If neither of, let's see, if both of these are mines, then, let's see, I will have 2 or 3 mines in this column. I'm not sure which actually, so let's drop that and try it going about it a different way. I have 1 mine here, then I get 2 mines here, then I also get 2 mines here. So I get both of these are mines, and that breaks. So this one can't be a mine. Okay, now let's see. If I have a mine here, then I'm going to get the same kind of pattern. That one doesn't break the 4 though. What if I have a mine? Actually, oh yeah, now if I do have a mine on the outside, I think the 4 does break. Or, I guess it might be better to say if I'm missing a mine in either of these 2. Pretty sure the 4 just breaks now. Yeah, because there's not enough space left for all the mines. Let's see. Therefore, both of these are mines. And, let's see. If I have a mine here now, that's going to break the 3. So this one can't be a mine. Which means that, let's see. I have 1 mine here, so I need to have 2 mines over here for the 4. Okay. I have 2 mines here. I get 1 mine here, which means I must have 1... I need to actually have 1 mine here, so I can have only 2 mines here. And then get 1 mine over here, too. Okay. So I need to have 1 mine up here, 3 more mines in here, so that's 4 mines. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which adds up to the maximum, so neither of these are mines. This gives me my last mine for this column, which is going to give me a mine there. And let's see, 2 mines here, 1 mine here. There we go. That 3 is also now solved. I get 2 mines here, and then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means I need to have 2 mines in this group of 3 here. Which means I have 1 mine of overlap. Because 2 mines here is going to put it up to 4, I need to get up to 5. Okay. Let's see. So, actually wait, I'm going to have 2 mines here. Just both of these then, actually. So I get 1 mine in this group of 3, so I need to have a mine here for the 2. Which is also going to give me that row. Neither of these then are mines. There's 1 mine here and 1 mine here. So both of these are mines, which means this has to be a mine. And both of these have to be mines for this row. Okay. 1 mine here, 1 mine there, and there we go. Let's see now. I'm going to have one mine over here. Or is there a better way to do this? I get 2 mines in this box. I have 5 mines in this box. Therefore, I have 2 mines down here, plus another 3 mines down here. It's going to give me 5 mines, which means I need 1 mine outside all of that. So, just barely not helpful enough for me. Okay. Let's see. Actually, wait a second. If I know that there's only 1 mine down here, right? Wait, there's 2 mines down there. But they can't both be in this column here. But I'm guaranteed to have one of them in this column because I only have 2 other spots. So I get 1 mine here and 1 mine here. No mines in either of these, 1 mine here, and then no mines in either of these. There we go. That means both of these are also mines. Perfect. There's 1 more mine up here. I know one of these 2 is a mine, so one of these 2 is also a mine. Which... wait, both of those aren't mines. 1 mine here, 1 mine here, 1 mine then is over here. I also know there's 1 mine up here, there's another mine in these 2, so none of these are mines. That one now I can guarantee isn't a mine. One of these 2 is a mine, so this one also must be a mine. Okay. Now then. Let's see. Where do I go from here, actually? Only one of these 2 down here can be a mine, which means that I'm going to have 3 mines up here between these 2 rows. So neither of these are mines, and this one also can't be a mine. So that's a mine down here. One of these 2 is a mine, so one of these 2 is also a mine. These 2 are both mines, which means that that one's a mine as well. And let's see. That gives me both of those as mines. Okay. Let's see. Where do I go from here, actually? I have 1 mine up here. I have a maximum of... Actually, scratch that. I don't think what I was going for was going to help. So I'm just not going to go for it. One of these 2 here is a... just kidding. I was going to say one of these 2 at most can be a mine, but I forgot there was a mine here, so that reasoning actually doesn't help me. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? If this one's a mine, then this one is also a mine. And one of these 2 is a mine, so that one's not a mine. And then I get no mines in either of these columns, which means I get this kind of shape. Which means that I have 1 mine here, 1 mine over here in this column, 1 mine in this column, which I was already guaranteed to have 1 mine here. So let's actually see what happens if this one's a mine. Then one of these 2 is a mine, which means that one of these 3 has to be a mine, and one of these 3 has to be a mine, which means there's an overlap here. So neither of those are mines. Okay. Let's see. From here, where do I go? Actually, let's not consider that for a moment. I need to have 3 more mines left within these 2 columns. I know one of them's going to be here. And then, let's see. Actually, if this one's a mine, it just breaks the 4, because there can only be 1 mine in the column. Okay, thank goodness that's what I was supposed to be looking for. Because everything else I realized was completely pointless that I was doing. That means both of these are mines, because they're the remaining spots in the column. I have 1 mine here, so I get 1 mine here, so neither of those are mines. Which means that I have 1 mine left in this column, so this one must also be a mine. Which is going to give me that this one's also a mine, so this one here isn't a mine. That solves that column. One of these 2 is a mine, must be this one. That solves the row. That one there is a mine. That one can't be. This one is, which solves both of those rows. This one isn't a mine. Here is a mine. That's going to solve this row as well. And this column was already solved, and there we go. I'll do one more of these, maybe two, depending on how fast the first one goes. Okay, let's see. I get 3 mines in this box, 3 mines in this box. So I must have 3 mines in this clump. However, this area here can only have 2 mines, which means there must be a mine here and there must be 2 mines in this area. Additionally, there are 2 mines now in this column. There's a minimum of 1 mine in this column, but there is also a maximum now of 1 mine over here. So both of these are mines. And there we go. Let's see. Where do I go from here? Yeah, actually, where do I go from here? That's the question. One of these two has to be a mine for this 3, so this one isn't a mine, which means now I know there's 1 mine in this column, which I actually don't think is super helpful at the moment to me. Okay. There are 3 mines here. There are 2 mines, well, I guess there's technically 3 mines around this 3 as well. And there's 3 mines over here, so neither of these 2 are mines, which means both of these must be mines for that. Which is also going to give me both of those mines. And also that mine. All 3 of these have to be mines to solve the 5. And that solves that row as well. One of these 2 has to be a mine because, well, just from the row, and that's the maximum number of mines in those 2 squares, which also means neither of those 2 up here are mines. Okay. Where do I go now? Okay. There are 2 mines in this part of the column, so there must be 1 mine within these 3 cells. And I think that's about as far as I can go with that strategy, actually, so we're going to not go for that way of thinking at the moment. Currently, there are 3 mines in this block. Or, well, there will be 3 mines in that block. There will be 3 mines in this block, so there are 3 mines down here. Which matches with the fact there are 3 mines there. There's 1 mine here, which means there's 1 mine in each of these 3 rows. And there's 1 mine up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't get me anywhere. There's 1 mine here, which means there are 2 mines in these remaining columns. If I have that marked like that, then I get the fact there are 2 mines here, and neither of these are mines, then both of these must be mines, which means that this one here is also a mine. And that's a mine as well. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, I just don't see anything wrong with that, so let's see. Maybe there might actually be a better way to go about this. There are 3 mines here. There are 3 mines here. And just kidding, that doesn't work at all. What I was trying to do. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and find the best place to make a case argument for just purely counting out how many possible solutions there are, or just brute forcing my way through. So we get this. If we have both of these as mines, then we also get a mine up here. And that means that I have 1 mine here, 1 mine within these remaining 2 cells, and a mine up here. I don't even think I can actually go anywhere with that. Let's try just putting a mine here. No, I've tried that as well, actually. What if this one's a mine? Does that do anything notable? Then I need to have 3 mines here, so I get this, 1 mine here, a second mine over here, which means no mine here, and that's going to give me this. Gives me another mine here. So that's one possibility when I am missing, or when this one's a mine. When this one isn't a mine, then what? I get 1 mine down here, I get 1 mine up here, so this one is guaranteed to be a mine, which means that this one is a mine. Let's see. Additionally, I have then 1 mine here, 1 mine here, which means 1 mine within this box. Also, I'm guaranteed to have a mine up here still. Okay, so let's see what happens if this one actually isn't a mine, because I think that's what breaks it then. I have 1 mine here, so both of these are mines, which means both of these are mines. And this one can't be a mine, this one is a mine. Here's another mine. And how and why does this not work? There's something I'm missing in here. Something that forced it to break that I'm just completely spacing on. Why did this happen? Because I thought I'd just start with this base assumption here, so 1 mine here. It could just be 2 mines up there. That was my flaw. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see what happens if I'm just missing that one as a mine. Then I get 2 mines here, so I get 1 mine left in this box. And, I don't think this is actually going to help me, what I'm trying to do right now, thinking about it. Yeah, I just don't see what I'm actually currently trying to brute force my way into doing actually helping, but I'm just gonna check one last thing, because I don't think I've ever actually checked this pattern, so we get this. Just for a start, we get that. Okay. So yeah, that didn't seem to go anywhere, but maybe this will break something. Who knows? I'm guaranteed to have both of these as mines. 1 mine here, because I need 3 within this bottom area. Which means this one's a mine here, and this one is a mine, that one as well. Means, does this break anything? Yeah. Wow, that actually did. So, okay. Don't ask me why, but it sure did break. So, okay. 1 mine here. Where do I go from this? This has 1 mine within those 2, so neither of those are mines, or both of those are mines. There we go. And I think I'm going to call it with this, so yeah. Next time, we'll see, but it'll probably be outside. But yeah, anyway, see ya.